This is good.
Oh, no, we should leave it there only.
Bam. That is correct. You are dead on.
Spitzer.
Spitzer?
Spitzer.
Oh my god. I think it's ridiculous that they put the prostitute girl is
Did you see
on the
New
cover
York
of all of
Times?
this. Did you see New York Post?
New
You
York
might as
Post.
well be Playboy.
She's like this.
Yeah, she's holding her boobs and stuff.
And I read it. She's got about 6 pages in. There's all color spread. It's amazing. I've never seen it. Usually European papers are like that. I've never seen a U.S. paper.
She's gonna be a superstar.
Oh,
She's like the...
MySpace account.
I saw his wife sitting right next to him. I'm like, God, if I was you, I would have been like giving him the divorce papers right in front of the whole world.
Well,
Here you go.
If you notice, they show a lot of stuff when I was watching TV, and she's always like holding hands with him. But when they did the press conference, she just walked behind him. And then when the press conference was over, she made a haste right out the door, and he was kind of like behind her like a little puppy dog.
Please forgive me. I didn't mean to do that for 10 years.
And the post was saying, I read the post, I have to admit, and it was saying that the girl was like 2 or 3 years older than his own daughter, which is kind of perverted in a way. I mean, I like 22-year-olds too. Not if I had an 18-year-old daughter, 'cause I'm thinking other men are thinking the same thing.
Oh,
Yeah, that's just weird, right?
It's disturbing. I could accept more the guy being gay and the whole thing because he's got to put on this persona that he has the wife and kid and dog and shit like that.
Yeah.
And even though the dude worked for him, it wasn't like he's paying the guy to have
That's
sex with
true.
him. This
Well,
is a prostitute.
technically, he was on his payroll, therefore, I mean, there's a very fine line between...
Well, I mean, what was the guy's job title, really?
I mean, exactly, like, he was on his payroll, so it's like, there's a very thin line between paying someone to do something like that and having them on your payroll when the guy didn't really, we're not even sure what he used to do, so...
And I love his moniker, Client Number 9.
I actually heard that on
Client Number 9.
People will be calling him that for the rest of his
Client Number
life.
9.
I heard the song on...
That's going to be my new screen name on me, Client Number 9.
I heard the song on 95.5, To Love Potion Number 9.
Oh.
And I was sitting there, I was
That's
dying.
funny.
I'm sitting there and I couldn't stop laughing. And everybody on the train was just giving me the look like, what the heck? What a
If you go to like thepost.com, there's like 20 pictures of her.
As soon as
And
I
they're
get
all
that-
like her, like,
Yeah.
no shirt on.
I can guarantee you that the girl, the what's her name? The girl, she's gonna have a book out soon.
Oh, yeah,
The
something.
wife is gonna write after her.
I read that they were going to give her a recording contract.
For what?
She's
Recording
supposed
what?
to be a singer.
Yeah, she wants to become a
Oh.
singer. But like after they get in trouble, how come? I want to know why. Like when he's apologizing, his wife like has to stand right next to him. If I was married to you and I got a prostitute and I was apologizing, would you want to be standing right next to me?
No.
Supporting me? No, you'd slap me in the face.
I feel like for the last few days, I keep hearing apology from Clinton, from Hillary Clinton, and she just keeps apologizing over and over again. I'm
Well, like
you know
that
what,
one guy from Obama, that lady quit the campaign because she called Hillary like a monster or something. Like, oh, she's a monster. And if you read the whole thing, like she said it like in this joking, sarcastic fashion, but like once it's written down, she's a
They
monster.
take it out of
It's
context.
totally out of context. Now the
Still
lady had to quit.
Yeah, the power of the media.
Because she said like, oh, this is off the record, she's a monster. And she's like, ha ha ha, just kidding. But they just take she's a monster and now she's in trouble.
And that's a sound clip. They don't get the
Yeah.
ha 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 at the end.
Right.
Nope.
Just kidding.
And we know, all us editors, we know how to manipulate that. So we
You
took
put the
definitely.
ha 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 at the front.
Exactly. She's a monster.
And maybe they're going to edit this footage and make us all sound like racist jerks or something. Watch it.
Hookers in a hotel room. You were discovered when the feds captured lies. Until then, you were only known as client number 9.